All right, we're back here at the Combine, and yeah, it's a big day. Okay, that's right, and he's here, Kenneth Grant. It's one of the biggest ones we got around. That's right. You don't know what you're in store. Welcome to the NFL. Okay,
yes, sir.
We
Thank
can
you.
swear on football TV shows in the
let's do
NFL,
it.
right? All right, so you feel free. Kenneth Grant, you're at a medical, having to deal with that. That's why we're at this offset. But first off, Combine. What are we going to be doing? We going to do it all?
Yeah, do it all except my 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you feel good about it and everything that way.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us the audience the measurables so far, like height, weight. What's it been so
Height,
far?
6'4". I weighed in at 332.
Okay.
Yes,
Damn,
sir.
you've been dieting,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Got to, yeah, you know.
What did you play at the season during the season?
I was like 345.
345.
Yes, sir.
And do you feel like you want to play in the NFL at 330, or do you think you'll get back? You're just doing this for speed purposes right now.
I'm just doing it for speed purpose right now, but I think I feel great at this weight right now.
You
so.
do feel good.
Yeah.
So you might think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Like, do you get concern from teams about your weight? Because I mean, I haven't heard those things, and I've watched you on film and do all that. I certainly don't look at you and go, "Oh man, he's a little too heavy."
Yeah, they asked questions about it, but you know, at Michigan, it was never a concern. You know, those guys weren't worried about it, so I wasn't really worried about it. I knew I had my weight under control.
What'd you have to do to cut a few pounds off? You just like, is it easy for you to gain weight? Like, can you be a guy that if I had a bad week of eating, like I can gain 10 pounds in a hurry?
Oh yeah,
Easy?
For sure. Yeah, easy. But you know, just eating vegetables, you know, protein, cut out the carbs.
Right.
No juice, just straight water.
All that boring crap.
Yeah.
I know. Damn. All right, you had an unbelievable career at Michigan. Tell me how you benefited from the competition within your own team and some of the D tackles you've had there, whether it be Mozzie or Chris Jenkins last year and the guy you were with this year.
Yeah, I just had to, you know, learn to wait my turn. You know, my turn was coming. You know, always stay attentive. You know the plays, know what team's doing. So I think, you know, just having that learning experience, but also, you know, then getting my time to shine really, you know, came together at the right time.
Good for you for having the patience. You knew those guys in front of you were pretty good players.
Yeah, for sure.
Was there ever a thought, like in this NIL era, like, oh, maybe I need to transfer and get out of here so I can play?
Nah.
Michigan was the place for you always.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, answer me this. Don't be a chicken now, all right? Who's the best player you played against in college football? Like, who was the one or two guys over the years where you're just like, damn, I didn't realize he was that good? It doesn't even have to be an old lineman. Whoever comes to your head.
The running back from Washington, he's a very downhill
Coleman.
runner. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah,
no doubt. Jonah Coleman.
Yeah, he hit the holes hard. You
Right.
know, he's short, but he has a low
power.
center. Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Right.
I'll say lineman. I'll say, you know, that Alabama front was pretty good. Those interior guys, you know, that 77 guard, and then Tyler Booker, he was a pretty good guard too as well.
Some of those guys you dealt with in the Rose Bowl 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hear you. You won now, so you did all right. What about your own team in Michigan? What have been some of the freakier guys that you played with that really popped to you?
I mean, everybody.
I know you guys are ballers.
Yeah,
I know.
It's a lot of ballers, but you know, Will, Colston, Mason, all those guys. I think a sleeper is TJ Guy and Derek Moore. You know, those guys on the edge. You know, they can get to the quarterback.
Got you. What about your own game here as you go forward? Right, you had a great year. You're run, stop, and D tackle. But what's the area of your game either you hear from evaluators or through your own words where you just go, I got to get better at this in the NFL?
You know, just pass rush. You know, stop trying to be finesse. You know, just work off my power. You know, I think I know I could rush the passer pretty good. You know, just it's about honing down on my technique.
So, in specifics of those techniques, like what do you mean? Sometimes like you try to dance too much and you don't just attack and kind of use the power move as your first thing to go off of?
Yeah, just trying to use the power move first thing I go off of.
Right.
Yeah, stop dancing. And
how about never miss a game at Michigan?
No, sir.
You got any routine that you did to stay, massages during the week, anything that way that you got a secret for players out there?
I mean, just make sure you get in the cold tub for sure. The cold tub definitely
You're a
helps.
cold tub believer.
Oh, yeah. If you don't like the cold tub, then just get in the sauna before, then get in the cold tub. It's much more easier that way.
How much love did you get for your play against Penn State 2 years ago when you ran down the running back, down the side? I believe it was Katron Allen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of love. At first, I didn't realize I was, moving that
The first
fast.
time I noticed you, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Because I'm an NFL guy mostly, and I remember watching the game going, who the hell is this running after the running back right here?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. You know, after the game, all the guys were like, "Dang, you're famous." I was like, "What?" Like,
Yeah.
I was so confused, but you know,
Everybody likes the big guy that can run.
yeah, for sure.
You got a guy in the NFL you look up to or like model your game after?
Yeah, definitely Vita Vea, Dexter Lawrence, you know, Christian Wilkins, you know, those top, you know, guys right there that can stop the run and defend the pass.
Right,
for sure.
and they're all above 330, so that should be, if you want to get bigger, you could say that to your team. Yeah, look at those guys. It kind of works.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so we got that, and we're gonna see you run the 40 at your pro day, most likely.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, man. Well, best of luck to that. All right, man.
I appreciate it.
Kenneth Grant, Michigan DT, first rounder, baller, big. I like him already. Best of luck.
Appreciate you.
Peace, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Hey, just because the season's over, it doesn't mean we're over. We ain't going anywhere. The NFL never dies.
We're staying right here. Hit subscribe. We got every NFL move. We'll react to that. Plus, Chris has got 4,719 draft prospect profiles to do.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe. You know where to find us. Peace out, homies.